Hello, my name is Barry Gross, the pen turning teacher. And today I'm here at Penn State Industries. We're going to talk about choosing your first set of pen turning tools. The first thing you really want to ask yourself, if you have a sharpening system, do you want to use high-speed steel? Or if you don't have a sharpening system, do you want to use carbide tools? That's the first thing that I would ask myself. Let me just focus on one thing, carbide versus high-speed steel. And again, if you have a sharpening system, high-speed steel works very well. If you don't have a sharpening system, the carbide really works for your advantage. And again, because as your tools get dull, you're going to have to sharpen them if you have the system. If you don't, then the carbide works, as I said, works really well, because all you do is you just take this, and when this gets dull, you turn it over, okay, to a different side. And then you can use it over and over again. For this case, it's 4 different sides. So, and then you have the 6-sided tool as well. So you have your choice for doing 6 sides on this. And so that's my choice. Honestly, if you don't have a grinding system, to get yourself a nice carbide tool set like this. So if you do have a sharpening system, then you can possibly get tools similar to these, which are made from M2 steel, and you want to get M2 steel. You want to get high-speed steel, which is really a good steel, okay? Carbon steel is very, very inexpensive. If you get that, it doesn't hold an edge like the M2 steel does, okay? So if you have a system to sharpen, you can use something like this. If you're going to be using your carbide, the 2 that I recommend the most are your rougher and your finisher, okay? And again, your rougher is going to basically take this down round. And I keep mentioning this all the time. When you use the carbide tools, you want to be at or slightly below center, and you want to be parallel to the floor. So this is going to be your rougher. And then this one is going to be your finisher. And again, I'm using negative rake on this because it works for both hardwoods and it works for acrylics very well. And so that's why I personally choose these. If you've chosen to use high-speed steel, the 3 tools that I recommend the most are going to be your rougher, your skew, and your farting tool. Okay? Now, your rougher is going to be used starting out first. You're going to use that to rough this to get this round. Some people feel really confident in using this to actually, turn the whole pen, because they don't know how to use a skew properly. So the skew is going to give you a much better finish. It's going to give you a nice smooth finish all the way through. The rougher is going to put maybe tiny little hills in there, where this will just smooth everything out. How you use this, again, you lay this on here. Your bevel, which is this piece right here, is going to come in contact with the wood. And as you raise your hand like this, you're going to cut and you're going to move it forward at the same time. If the tool rest is set properly and you have your thumb pushing against this, it's not going to kick back on you and cause that dreaded little skew thing that people get with it, okay? It's a very smooth, nice cut with it. The only other tool that I use with that is going to be your parting tool. If you have to part something off, you're going to go straight in with this all the way through. So those are the 3 that I would recommend for the M2 steel if you have a sharpening system.